The purpose of this training video is to explain the Pipette Tracker Pro Sync Utility and how to use it. Think of the corporate server as a library where you will check out a copy of the Pipette Tracker Pro program before using it. Once you have checked out your copy of the Pipette Tracker Pro program, you can then make changes to it, and then you will re-upload and return your copy to the library or the corporate server. To check out a copy of the Pipette Tracker Pro software, you must first log on to the corporate server. Then locate and open the PTP Sync Utility. Select the Server Operations tab and confirm that Calibrate Inc. is in the dataset name. Click the Export button. Keep in mind that only one person can be using the server-side sync utility at a time. If at this time you get a message that the utility is in use, please just wait a few minutes and try again. Once you are able to connect, you will see this display box. Click My Computer on the left, locate and double-click the P drive, then the Users folder, then locate the folder for your region. For this purpose, I will be selecting Region 25. Locate your name and double-click it. Open the PTP folder. And then the SYN folder, which is the folder where you will check out your copy of PTP. You will need to name the file that you will be checking out. Do this similar to how we name data files currently, by entering your initials, then an underscore, then the date convention beginning with year, then month, then date, and then an underscore, and then the number of the file that you're pulling out for that day. Typically this will be 01, but in instances where you are pulling out multiple files in one day, increase this file number accordingly. Then click Open, and it will take a moment or two for the file to export. Once the export is complete, click Close, and then finally log off the corporate server. Now that you have prepared the file for checkout from the corporate server, you will need to download it to your local computer. To do this, locate the Core FTP icon on your desktop and double-click. Make sure you are connected to the internet and then click the Connect button. On the window on the left, double-click and open the SYN folder. In the window on the right, select, do not double-click, the top folder and then arrow down to SYN and press Enter. Then again do the same thing. Click on the top folder and then arrow down until you get to the latest SYN folder, and then click the Download button. Wait for it to download. You'll see the progress bar at the bottom. Once the download is complete, you can close Core FTP. You are now ready to activate and begin using the copy of the Pipette Tracker Pro software that you have downloaded from the corporate server. To do this, locate and double-click on the PTP Sync Utility icon on your desktop. Make sure the Client Operations tab is open, and then click Import File. Click on My Computer, or if you are running Windows 7, just simply click Computer. Double-click your C drive, the Calibrate folder, then navigate to the PTP folder, double-click it. Double-click the SYN folder. Once inside the SYN folder, highlight the most recent SYN file and then click Open. Importing this file will take a few moments. Once this process is complete, you can click Activate, which will automatically open Pipette Tracker Pro. It is important that while Pipette Tracker Pro is running, that the Pipette Tracker Pro Sync Utility is still operating. You may, however, minimize it to your tray by clicking the red X. Once you are finished using Pipette Tracker Pro for the day, it is time to return your copy to the corporate server. Close the program, and then return to the Pipette Tracker Pro Sync Utility, which should still be running. Make sure the Client Operations tab is selected and the Calibrate Ink is highlighted. Then click Deactivate. You may receive a message like this. Click OK. Click Export Results. Locate and click My Computer on the left. Again, if you are running Windows 7, you'll simply click Computer. Double-click the C drive, the Calibrate folder. Locate and double-click the PTP folder. Then click SRF. At this point, you're going to name the file to which you will be sending back to the corporate server. Name it in much the same fashion that you named the one you downloaded. Initials, underscore, the date convention, underscore, and the file number. Then click Open. Once the export is complete, click Close. Now it's time to take the file that you have prepared for upload and actually send it back to the corporate server. Locate and reopen your core FTP software. Make sure that you are connected to the internet. Click Connect. In the left window, you can double-click the SRF file. In the right window, as before, click the top folder and arrow down to the SRF folder and then press Enter. Now you can simply drag the SRF file on the left to the SRF folder to the right. Watch the status box continue on the bottom. Another way to complete the same process is to highlight this file and then click the Upload button. I won't do it in this case since the file has already been transferred. Once the download is complete, you can then close Core FTP. The final step in the syncing process is to then recheck in your copy of the Pipette Tracker Pro software onto the corporate server. To do this, log on to the Carrboro corporate server. Once you have logged on to the corporate server, click on the Pipette Tracker Pro Sync Utility. Make sure the Server Operations tab is selected and click on Import Results. Click My Computer, locate and double-click on the P drive, then Users. Locate your region, which again I will be selecting Region 25 for this purpose. Double-click your name, double-click PTP, and then the SRF folder, you will double-click it. You will now select the latest file in this folder and click Open. Wait for the import. Once completed, you will click Close. You are now ready to log off the corporate server. You can choose to check out another copy of the Pipette Tracker Pro immediately, or it'll be ready for you the next day or the next time you choose to use the program.